1986 is when Larry started in Martinborough. You know, Prince released an album that year.
Of course. Did he study winemaking?
No, agriculture, wasn't it?
So where did he learn to make wine then?
South Australia, a wee bit in West Auckland. 36 years in Martinborough will do it.
I heard he was 8 foot tall.
You're kidding. I heard he picked the entire 09 vintage, single-handed.
You know, we won the Pinot Trophy at the New Zealand Wine Awards, 3 years running. Wait, are we ready for this?
Yeah. Looking good?
Zipper. Come on.
All right.
Welcome, Larry.
Boys, how we doing?
Larry, it's an absolute privilege to be here with you on what's your final week at Escarpment. I've just got a few questions for you, if you don't mind.
Yep, by all means.
I learned today that you were maybe one of only 4 people making Pinot Noir in the country when you started out. With so few people involved in Pinot Noir, why did you get into it?
Coming from South Australia originally, I saw what was growing there under pretty much hot climate, desert conditions, and it was all Cabernet and Shiraz. I'd seen Cabernet growing in Auckland that, for me, didn't cut the mustard, so we were looking for something earlier ripening in this cooler New Zealand climate, and Pinot Noir was the obvious choice, really. And I think, in all fairness to Canterbury and Danny Schuster and a few other stalwarts down there, they'd paved the way with Pinot, and it looked like it was going to be successful under New Zealand conditions.
You've been outspoken about moving Martinborough to organic wine production. What's the next big opportunity, do you think, for Martinborough?
Well, the dream would be that all of Martinborough is farmed organically, and ideally with biogrow status or better, perhaps with even biodynamic status. But from my position, biogrow status for the whole district would be the strongest marketing message we could give. Organic wines are better, taste better, perform better. I have no doubt about saying that. If I do anything more, Chardonnay certainly be part of it. But I'm getting a bit old for another brand. But I enjoy making Chardonnay. I enjoy drinking Chardonnay. I think it's a fantastic variety, and it's a very good winemaker variety. Winemakers can have a lot of input into it and really create something with a bit more interest. So.
It can't have always been an easy path. It wasn't a path that everybody followed.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for those starting out in the wine world today?
You want to create a position with the style of wine you're making and stick to it. You really have to try and make something with a point of difference and continue down that path. It's a very long, slow process to get a wine style or a brand, let's say, but it's particularly the stylistic expression of a wine, and say Pinot Noir for argument's sake, and get a following for it. You have to work at a following. So there's a lot of marketing involved, and really, in all fairness to you guys, that's where it all comes in. We have to get out on our bikes and show it to people, talk about it, present it, and be part of it. We have to stand next to it and say this is what it's all about.
What can you tell us about the future of Escarpment, even if it's no longer got Larry's name attached to it?
Oh, well, I'm very, very happy to hand it over to a very dynamic young team. It's always a team thing. Tim's part of that. The wines, he's already been here for 3 vintages. He's onto it, and it's all in the lap of the gods as to what happens in the vineyard, of course. But I'm sure he's got every opportunity.
What is next?
I don't see myself walking away entirely. I would like to just keep my hand in to some extent, even if I make a barrel of each and just give it away to my friends, or maybe send it to Winetopia.
Yeah. Good on you. Larry, wonderful to be able to hang out with a New Zealand wine and Winetopia legend. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Come on, Rob. Thank you.